life is not worth just gliding through. Nobody is meant to be mediocre.
Anusha, you've grown up around music all your life. Tell us what that was like.
The earliest memory in my life was music. I grew up with a father who is a musician. He played the bass. And the funny part was, all I could remember were bass lines. Doom, 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 doom. For the next 16 bars or 32 bars, but that's what I would hear. And if I listened to any piece of music, I listened to first the bass line and then second the melody. It literally is in my blood, music. I lived an extraordinary childhood. I grew up on the road. I grew up in rehearsal studios. I grew up in clubs. And I think it made me mature very quickly.
When did you realize that this was the job that you wanted to do?
I was surrounded by creative people all my life. It was always something that I knew I wanted to do. Either I wanted to be a musician, something along those lines. The thing that sparked my interest in production was you actually. You gave me my first opportunity to work on an award show. You had a lot going on stage, a lot of ins and out, traffic was chaotic, and you just said, "Hey, Anusha, you're free, right? Do you want to be one of the stage managers?" I'm like, yes, of course!
Stand by 45, Doug 45.
When you put on that headset, it's like a different world. Everything else around you just shuts out. And all you're listening to is the director, and you're just following cues and going according to your running order. And I remember this and I was like, what is this? And that's when I said, you know, this is what I want to do. If I had to describe myself in 3 words, the first would definitely be passionate. I'm a very passionate person in everything that I do. The second probably would be an overthinker, because I think about everything like from A to Z and back and in between, the A1s and the A2s and everything like that. But I think that's what makes me so detailed in anything I do. And I would like to think that I'm a storyteller. The one story that I will never forget. I saw this guy at the registration counter, and he obviously attracted my sight because he came in an Indian traditional costume. And then because I got to know him a little more, he started opening up, and he said that he actually didn't have his father's support. His father kind of disowned him because I think his father was disappointed or ashamed that his only son was a dancer. But his mother was always supportive. So I said, never mind, let's just do this and we'll take you through the journey and we'll try and explain your story in a different way, maybe something that you cannot do at home. I couldn't speak to his father because he never wanted to speak. And I said, okay, never mind, I'll try again next week. So next week I tried again. Didn't happen. But little did I know that every week his father tuned in and watched him dance. He made it very far, and he did it, and he exited the show with a lot of pride, knowing that he proved himself right. I left it as it was, and we carried on life, and we did other shows, and we did the second season of the show. Then I got a call one day, a random number, and it was his mother. She's like, I actually don't have really good news. I want to actually invite you for a prayer session. I was like, oh, wow, what prayer session is this? It's for Vishnu. He passed. It didn't even cross my mind to ask why, how, when. I'm very sorry, Auntie, to hear this. But then she told me, because of you, he got his father's blessings to dance. After the show, his father actually sponsored his dance studies overseas. But unfortunately for him, he didn't live to see the brighter day. His mom just said, I cannot thank you enough for helping us to see his talent. And I know that he's in a good place now. And I said to myself, I'm like, this is why I came into television. This is why I do what I do. Because what you put out there changes someone's life, changes lives of people. And all I needed to do was change one life. And I could go to sleep in peace. And that's where I know this is meant to be. After a decade of television, I decided one day that I think I need to take myself out of TV for a little bit, because even the industry is changing. The landscape of television is changing. I got an offer to work in actually a New York-based music streaming company. And when I met the CEO, we were talking about it, and it just worked because he wanted to start up a content platform within the streaming company. I worked with them, I traveled so much, was based in New York for a while, and saw so many different things, like the way the digital world works with content. I was able to create in a different way. I produced my first large-scale concert with them. I was actually part of the creative team saying, no, I think LED should be like this. Maybe it should be a black and white show. And till today, people still talk about the show. And I'm till today still so proud that I could say that I was part of this concert. And this was Malaysia's biggest pop act. And then there came so many other instances where I was able to direct music videos, conceptualize content related to music, and an artist development project that I curated for this young Indonesian artist. We did a 4-week artist development project, and we filmed it. We filmed it and we uploaded it on YouTube, and I used my reality show application on this boy, and I used my ears and my heart from my music experience. And I saw the boy grow talent-wise, ability, and I saw in his eyes what the possibility was now that he is equipped with all these things. There's something within me that's just yearning to be inspired. That's why I'm making this video. I just want to put it out there. I want to better myself. I want somebody to be able to take the chance on me. I want to continue to inspire, and most definitely, I want to be inspired. And I know what I will make from this in this new journey is going to be remarkable.